Alright, welcome back to Phantom Brigade. A couple of things before we kick off with the continuing fight or war for a Ostbager-Weil, which is what we kicked off last time in this new version of the game. There's another little update which will some bug fixes, but it wasn't a big feature update or anything since we last recorded. Two things. First of all, I've turned the mouse cursor capture back on for this game. I usually record with mouse cursor capture turned off, because I don't think the Windows cursor looks great in it, but I realize that it's quite hard to see what I'm pointing at, especially when I'm pointing at UI elements with it turned off. So tell me what you think. If it's distracting, I'll turn it back off again. But even though it doesn't help great with immersion, I think it's a bit easier for me to talk. And the second thing is I actually launched a Discord 2 days ago. So I have a community Discord now. There's a link to it below. It's just like a chill place to chat about stuff that's going on in the videos. There's been some really great discussions going on in my video comments recently, but a lot of it gets lost when the new video comes out and those discussions kind of fall away. So I thought it might be fun to actually have a space to discuss about that kind of stuff. And at the moment, we also have a sub-channel where people are posting their gardens, which is pretty cool. So yeah, check that out. There's going to be a link in the video description. But for now, let's get on with this war. Having a look at the state, we do have a battle here, an objective to capture, which doesn't have a time limit. But there is a battle site here that does have a time limit. So I think we're going to head up here and try and help the army take this location. I have also gone through and rolled for random pilot names. So we now have Zeladus, Einhiri Odinson, and Spuddle. And they are going to be piloting the Patchwork, the Hotshot, and the Distracted Muskrat. The Patchwork, I've had a special request to not change any of the colors on this mech. So whatever pieces it gets on it, they'll have the original colors from them. Hotshot, I have had a request for him to be painted red. So as soon as it's been fixed, I'll get on that as well. But for now, let's just move forward. Our main goal this game is to get the 200 resources we need to build another mech so we can get our 4 mechs up and running. Now we are coming past this hidden workshop cache. Actually, I might just, let threat 120 level 4. I am kind of tempted to hit this. Our threat is 82, which means we are a little bit under for this. But this has got some good stuff in it. I think we can take this and head up here. We also have another battle coming up. There's a lot of fights happening. Also, taking that first combat doesn't seem to have changed the contested status, which is interesting. I think I'm going to hit this. Let's hit the hidden workshop cache and just see what happens. Everybody's fully repaired. It's a defended area, that's fine. Suit up. Just a quick look at our mechs. One thing I need to change is Hotshot here. It needs to be painted red. Now the request is also this will be a sniper mech. Right now I don't have the pieces to make it a sniper red mech. So as soon as I do, I will I want all parts to be red. I need to clear. It's sometimes a bit awkward about how you clear this. I need to clear the paint off to replace it. It might be a little bit of time before I get it to be a sniper, but at least we'll get it nice and red for you. And one of the things that we can do on the Discord is chat about mech builds and stuff, because there are some pretty complicated ways to do this. Now, I can't just pick a color, I have to pick a livery. There is this Officer A, though, which is a red mech, so I think we're going to go with that one. There's also Officer B, which is Spec Ops, but it's more like an inverted red-black. I don't think that quite captures what we're looking for with a red mech. There's also the Charger role, which is pink, the Ranger role, which is a darker red. Some of the Spec Ops ones here are quite good for red as well. There's also just a red, but I like the accents that the officer one has. Okay, there are just straight color ones down here. There's also iridescent metals if you're interested in requesting an iridescent one. There's also some nice pale ones down here, as well as the more anime style acid lake and petal ones. And there's also this quite nice, I quite like these ones as well. Another paint scheme I quite like is the industrial ones that make your mechs look like they're industrial, especially the industrial C. But anyway, back to combat, back to the game. I don't think I've got any new components to equip. I'll just check. I do have a Nox 2 medium, which actually has more integrity than the medium that this one is running. But I think I want to give first refusal on that to the Patchwork, because the Patchwork has not got a shield. So let's just check him out. Upper body, that is an upgrade for him. Okay. Lower body, there are some heavy legs here. I don't want to put heavy legs on anyone. No left arm pieces. No right arm pieces. This guy can mount a mobility system. He has an excellent reactor right now, which gives him +3 power. Nothing for left slot, and we have just a crappy assault rifle. So let's just get back into the fight. So we've got machine gun, SMG, shotgun shield, assault rifle, pistol. Let's go. Everyone's looking pretty grey right now, but that will change. I'm just rolling off on all the suggestions to choose my mech name, so nothing's getting picked for preference or anything. Anyone who's commented on the video, you're in the pool. All right, we've got a hidden workshop cache. We've done this mission before in the last campaign. I'm liking the time of day. It's kind of like early evening. Looks like an interesting choke point here in the middle. This is actually a different map than last time we did this. Looks like we're coming in from the right-hand side. I didn't check for reinforcements before we went in. So looks like there are no reinforcements, if I'm reading this right. We've got kill all the guards, we've got to secure the cache entrance, and we'll get 3 turns to retreat. So that's pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any reinforcements coming in. We've got 2 mechs, 2 tanks. We've got a shotgun handgun mech here. We've got a shotgun shield mech here and 2 tanks. So if we keep these guys at range, we should be able to pick them apart pretty easily. Let's get our machine gun up high if we can. Can he boost up here? Or is it too high? He can boost up here. If he gets into position there, he's not quite got anyone to shoot at yet, has he? It's going to take them a little bit of time to get into range. Well, he can shoot at that tank as soon as he gets into range. We'll just get him to do that and take that tank out. That's a pretty good jump for him. Then we'll get Hotshot to come up. I want him to kind of tuck in here so he can't take any fire from over here and have his shield up while he's getting fired at, because I think he's the primary target. Yeah, they're going to shoot at him. So we'll bring his shield up facing this guy. And then at this point here, he can actually open fire at this tank, and that should definitely take that tank out. I'm just going to let him to leave there. And then I want to get Patchwork, who also has a dash now, to dash up here. If I can, if I just maybe walk up to about here. Can I get him to jump? Yeah, I'll get him to jump jet up here. And then, how much better is it getting your hands on on boosters right at the start of the campaign rather than as late as I was before. So this tank's pretty much dead. He's out of range, but I'm going to open fire at him. I'll probably double tap him. And just watch the heat. And we'll play that out for our first turn. Let's see how that goes. Cool music. Alright, this guy is still in pretty good condition. This one here took a lot of damage but isn't dead yet. Let's make sure our assault rifle mech is in a good position first of all, because I want to make sure he can fire this turn. If he moves back to here, he's in a good position to shoot that other mech. He is going to take some fire from him at the end of the turn, so we do need to be aware of that. But if I get him here, you can shoot at him once. We'll just let him cool down a little bit. I'll get him to wait out that fire. And then what I want him to do is run down here as quickly as possible, which will block the fire from the other mech. And I think he can shoot again at the mech when he gets down here. Where is he? He's going to be here. So that's pretty nice. He's going to take shots, then take cover. Next up, we've got our machine gunner, the shotgunner. We'll deal with him last. Our machine gunner. What is the range of the machine gun again? It's pretty long. If I get you to step back up onto this bridge, give you a bit of high ground, and then take a shot here, you're going to get really inaccurate while you move, but that's actually fine. And I want you to open fire on this mech as well. And then lastly, our shotgunner. You got guys right in your face. Let's get you to back up a little bit to actually get you to push through now, because that's going to take you through the machine gun fire. Let's get you to back up to here with your shield up. And then when we get to here, this guy's coming into range. We'll just open fire on him. And the shotgun shell should also clip the tank as well. Let's see how that goes. Okay, the tank looks like it's down. I didn't get him in quite the right position, unfortunately, to fire. Alright, this tank looks like it's dead, which it is. This mech is taking significant damage. No sign of any reinforcements, which is great. Where's the cache entrance, by the way? I do need to capture that. It's up here. It's this red spot here. So we do need a mech to run around there at some point. It's probably going to be our rifleman. Let's get... Who's up first? Machine gunner. You kind of just need to do your job, which isn't very exciting, but I just need you to open fire on enemies. You're very hot right now, but if I push this back to here, you should be okay. I can get you to actually stay where you are. It's fine. You're going to take some fire, but that's all right. This is our shotgunner. I want you to step out to the right here, and I want you, as you're moving, to fire at him. You're probably going to be too hot for that. No, you're not. So fire at him with your shotgun, and then when you get to here, switch to shooting at the tank. Just wait for you to cool down a little bit. And then I actually want you to move through this. So I need to move this way. That's going to detonate with that tank, unfortunately. Just bust through. Just bust through. That's fine. And then finally, Patchwork, which is our rifleman. Let's get you to back up back this way. I just want to make sure there's not going to be there is going to be a collision if I do that. What if I get you to move this way? Will there be a collision this way? There's part of the game thinks there's going to be a collision even though they're standing next to each other fine no matter what I do. But we'll try that. Unfortunately, I think that gets the guy too close into your weapons range. So let's bring you back this way because you're not taking fire. Oh, that's the edge of the map there. Let's bring you up then to here. And at this point, you can shoot at him. And then let's get you to run over to here. That's going to be your movement mission. There's no shots you can make while you're coming around, is there? Unless you want to take actually take a pistol shot at him here, just to get a little bit more fire on him. So everyone's got an order. You're shooting, you're shotgunning and moving, and you're moving and firing. Let's go. They didn't get a collision, which is fine. That auto shotgun is crazy. He's lost his gun. He's probably going to eject on his next turn. Right. He's crashing, but is not dead. He is limping. He's lost his main weapon. I've got a feeling he is going to eject. He has no weapons left. He only has his shield. So this mech is the only real threat left. I'm going to get this guy to keep moving to capture the objective just to be safe. But he can take a shot right now at him, and then he's going to lose line of sight quite quickly. As he comes around here, he does have a shot on him, which I don't think I need to take. Let's just hold fire on that, and let's just get him to keep moving. I want you to back up, and I want you to use your SMG on the tank. As soon as you're cool enough. You're probably not going to be in range here, are you? A little bit out of range. Let's not move you back quite as far then. Let's move you back to about here, and then you can use your SMG on him. And then once you've done that, I'm going to get you to just to move around here as far as you can. And then shotgun tank, shotgun mech, so that's the hot shot. As I said, I'm pretty sure that this mech is dead. So I want you to come forward, and he's not going to move very much this turn, so I just want you to blast this mech at 100% rate of 100% accuracy and just take him out from behind. Let's go. Yeah, both of them are gone. Shotgun fires a lot. Doesn't actually do that much damage by the looks of it. He just took that point blank and nothing happened. Right. We're now capturing the cache entrance, which is great. I think I need to sit on it for 3 turns. Let's get you... You're going to be in position at the end of this run to fire at him. Actually, I can cancel this early because he's actually already... He's going to step out of range. So let's get you to step back to there. And then when you are there, just open up with the machine gun on him. And then I need to just step out of the way of the heavy... Actually, you're probably fine where you are. Is he going to shoot at you? He's not going to shoot at you, which is pretty crazy. The tank is going to shoot. Interesting. The tank isn't dead. I'm not too worried about the tank. Let's just get you to... Give me another shotgun blast at this guy as soon as you're cool enough. And we'll get you to shield up before then. No, I can't get you to shield up before then. Let's just do that. Not that exciting, but this battle's almost over. There goes his right arm. Still not dead. It's pretty nuts. He's down to his secondary weapon. This tank here is still alive. Let's get you to kill the tank just when you get a sec. Just so it's out of the way. And I'll get you to shoot him with a shotgun. It's really not that exciting right now. We're just kind of standing around shooting at each other at point blank range. It's okay. Looks like a lot of that machine gun fire missed. It's probably due to the slope of this bridge. Yeah, he's actually tucked in quite nicely here where he can't be shot at. He's still going strong. I need to relocate this mech. Let's get him to dash to here. And then when he's there... Get him to move out to here, and then I'll get him to fire his SMG at this tank to kill it. And that should deal with it. Then you are going to get run past this turn, so that's actually get you to break. Probably just stay where you are. I know it's not very exciting. Just shotgun him as he comes around you. And then once he's come around you, get ready to pursue him. We'll get your shield up because he's going to be shooting at you. Actually, he's going to be shooting at him. Oh well, we don't need the shield then. And that's this captured, so you can now leave this location. Let's get you to boost over here, just to get into range really quickly. Are you going to get into range for shots? Maybe once you get there, you can fire at him. Actually, you can fire at him from here. And then maybe get another shot off as well. Yeah, okay, let's do that. He's down. Tank is not down. Alright, I just need to finish this tank off. It's getting a bit annoying. Let's just get you to move to here so you're out of the line of fire for everybody while you shoot while you move. And I'll get you to fire at the tank with your rifle, and that should be enough to kill it. And we'll just fire again when you're cool enough, and that should be the end of the combat. Yeah, it's a go. So, one thing we've noticed there is the shotgun just isn't quite powerful enough anymore. Oh, he's still up, but I'm guessing he's going to eject, yeah. Cool, alright, first combat over. Got the guards, extraction is possible. Do we need to extract? I guess we need to extract. It might give us a victory next turn, but there's no reinforcements coming. So I'll just order everyone to get to the extraction zone. I've got a feeling it might give us a victory at the end of this round, but just to be safe, I'll just give everyone a move order over here. Just make sure they're not colliding with each other. It's going to take a few turns if we do have to extract. How slow he is with his, because he's so heavy. Is that victory? Yeah, cool. Right, that was for once a very nice smooth victory. We took a little bit of damage, but nothing too bad. Okay, so there's this heavy mech which has nothing exciting. There's a heavy arm here, which we will get for our I don't really want it, but we can dismantle it down the road. Is there any medium? No, it's all heavy. Yeah, it's all heavy stuff. Let's just grab as much scrap as we can, as much salvage as we can. That's everything. So someone was asking about this. Basically, the cost to salvage, so you get a budget to salvage, and then every component has 3 costs. You can not take it, which costs nothing. You can scrap it for supply, which will give you a certain amount towards your budget. So this, for instance, this arm will give us, this upper body will give us 5 scrap, or you can capture it, which costs 15, costs more, but to get the piece in full. So you're kind of spending your budget to either take full pieces of salvage or scrap it for supply, which you use for everything. So we actually weakened the enemy there and we gained some escalation. Let's go. And then we should also have gotten, we got an arm part, we got batteries, and we got supplies. So we've got quite a lot of supplies now, which means we can go into the workshop and we should be able to build, we're actually already are building our 3rd mech frame, I forgot about that. Excellent. There's nothing else we can really build to. We can build assault rifles, but I can't build uncommon ones yet. I need to charge, so we'll leave that for the moment. Looks like this piece of equipment is modified by someone who knows their stuff. The only facility nearby is a farm. Maybe workers there have some information. We should pay them a visit. You arrive at the marked location. You send a pilot to scout the place out. No sign of anyone, he says when he gets back. The building is just up ahead, but it's locked. Looks like it was wired. It was some kind of alarm. How do you want to deal with it? So we take 7 hours to use force, or we can use tools to get in quickly. We'll just do that. Now the location is unlocked. You can salvage whatever's inside. You projectors with caution, but the coast seems to be clear. Let's salvage. We'll get a machine gun, and we get the projects for marksman rifles and sniper rifles. Now that changes things. Let's jump into the workshop, and I want to build a marksman rifle. Let's build a common one. I'll add that to the queue. And now let's get moving to this battle, because I hope we're not going to be late to it. That could be the farm they want us to go to for that quest. Locate farm. Yeah, it's this farm here we need to hit. But I want to help these battles out first. Well, this is certainly a lot more exciting. There's a lot more stuff going on. We've actually managed to take off 50% of the enemy's strength in the region as well. I actually think we might be able to hit this farm, complete that quest, and maybe even liberate the province before this timer runs out, if we're quick. So I'm going to actually overdrive to that. Interesting, our mech frame doesn't seem to be ticking up while we're moving. While we're overdriving the mech frame, we can't, our workshop projects don't continue. Now, I'm not probably going to have enough components to build this mech yet, but let's just have a quick look. Okay, we have a unit ready. I need to name this unit, which I'll do in a second, if I can actually build it. So we've got a heavy... I'm going to try and go with a medium. This is 248. These are all the same. Lower body, again, we're going to go with medium. Left arm. With that heavy arm I picked up, but we'll go with 2, 3, 1, 4, 2. We'll go 2 medium arms. I actually have enough to build it, which is pretty cool. And then in terms of a gun, we've got the Typhoon machine gun we just picked up and a Torrent machine gun. I don't really want 2 machine guns. We already have a machine gunner, so I'm going to give him the Astra assault rifle, which is kind of crap for now. We need to roll off on a name for this mech. I'm going to do that really quickly. That's an 11. 11 is Grand Piano is the name for this mech, which I need to come into the main menu to edit. It's a bit funny how you edit these things. So I come in here and now I can edit the name. This is Grand Piano. I wish I could do Death from Above for this name. And this pilot for Grand Piano is also on there, and that pilot name is Amy Mason. Let's quickly add that in. This person suggested it, and we'll just pick the call sign, the name of the mech, just to make things easy. Grand Piano. Cool. So all our mechs are set up. Just before I forget, I'm going to really quickly give the Distracted Muskrat the new machine gun. So it's currently using a pretty standard white machine gun, I think. Yeah, it's using a Torrent, 66 impact damage, that's what we're interested in. This one does 62, but has more shots per burst. And this one does exactly the same, but it weighs slightly less. That's the only difference. I'm going to check this one out, just to see what it's different. So it does less damage, but fires more shots. So I'm looking for a more of a Burt. 2.13 second firing range. Yeah, it fires more bullets over a shorter time, which is what I like. We could also, just while we're here, very quickly, give our heavy, which is is that the hot shot? Yeah, the hot shot's our heavy mech, I think. No, the hot shot is actually the Distracted Muskrat. We'll give him the new right arm we picked up, this arm. It actually has less defense, but and weighs less. No, yeah, I actually don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna scrap it. We'll get the Get the charge stuff. Don't need this heavy weapon either. I don't need all these heavy parts. I don't want to build any heavy mechs. I'll keep the mediums just in case. But let's scrap all of those for more resources. And we've got some uncommon components as well, which is good for building rare stuff. Alright, let's continue on to this farm. You've got enough supplies to build a new mech frame. I've already done that game. I'm well ahead of you there. Our mechs are repaired. We're down to 53% repair juice. So we need to liberate this province soon or we won't be able to repair our mechs anymore. The other option is to find colonies. I just noticed you can actually see weapons fire happening in these battle sites, which is pretty cool. That is pretty cool, but we're going to try and take this farm, and then we'll move up and take these two if we haven't managed to liberate the province by that point. I've got a feeling that this is going to be a pretty easy province to liberate because it is one of the first ones. But also hopefully complete this modifications quest, and I think that'd be quite cool. Alright, so we've got same threat and same difficulty as last time, which is actually easier than last time. The base is tense and quiet. You can hear the rat-a-tat of guns in the distance and smoke is thick just ahead of you. One of your pilots tries to break the tension with a joke, but there's only nervous laughter in response. As you get closer to the fight, you see burning mechs, but they're too damaged to tell which side they may belong to, so you all turn your eyes away. The home army sent out a distress signal, the engineer says. Are we going to answer it? Suit up. So we need to add in our new pilot, so we'll add in Amy Mason, and we'll add in her mech, the Grand Piano. So, there's only 2 mechs on the battlefield here. Liberation. Approach an occupied civilian outpost. Limit all hostiles on the balance team. Take care to incur too many casualties. Well, this... Unless something is very misleading, this looks like it's going to be a really easy fight. Unless these are allies and there's going to be enemy reinforcements coming in from the other side. That could be what we've got here. Let's see what happens. This could be a different mission type than I'm used to. There's the team. Obviously, nobody's looking that colourful yet. I need some colour schemes for these mechs. In fact, I'm just going to give them some colour schemes just so I can tell the difference between them. So the Distracted Muskrat, I'm going to give a bluish colour scheme, I think. Let's go for... Blueberry's pretty cool. There's also like the very army ones, or these ones. There's the experimental ones. Actually, this one's pretty cool because it has some iridescent pieces on it. So we'll go with that one for that one. And then for the Grand Piano, see if there's like a dark themed one we can use. G1 Reserves, maybe? I'll have to strip the color off these. Might use one of these reserve color schemes, just because they look a bit like army pieces. Yeah, I'm going to use this one here. It also has some iridescent parts on it. And that just help me, tell the difference between my mechs on the way in. And let's deploy. Alright, so... It's a cool little farm. I love these colourful buildings. Red fences. Those are our mechs. Are these enemy mechs? No, I think those are our mechs. Is that a QR code on that banner? Some military vehicles parked in the town. No sign of any enemies. There's 2 mechs here that I think are allies. See our 2 on the field. No, these are enemy mechs. Okay, we've got an assault rifle handgun mech and an autocannon mech, and that is it. No reinforcements. Let's just eliminate these guys with extreme prejudice. This is a light mech, so it's really fast. Who are you? You're my assault rifle guy. Let's get you up here. As soon as you get up here, you can open fire on him. This is the patchwork. I think you've got another shot on him here. And then he's going to come for you, but that's fine. You're nice and stable for those shots. Over here, we've got the Grand Piano. When can you shoot at this guy? I'm basically just going to set up a firing line here, and I'm actually going to leave my people kind of not moving too much. We're going to move them laterally. Can't crash through that house, sadly, but I can come up here. I can come around here, actually. That's not too bad, because by the time he gets here, I can pause for a second and fire again here and shoot him in the back, and that sets up a nice crossfire. You need to be careful you don't end up in the crossfire, but you're a machine gunner, so I basically want you... Oh, look at how much quicker that is. Opening up as soon as he gets in range. You're going to take some fire in return, but I'm not too worried about it. That's really all you're going to do this turn. And then you are going to shotgun him as he gets in. So come in here, wait for him to get closer, and hit him with that shotgun as he comes in range. And let's just do that and see how that goes. That shotgun is... That machine gun is something else. Well, he just got wrecked. If he's still alive after this turn, I'll be shot. Yeah, he's ejecting. So let's just quickly finish off this tank. I don't think it'll take very long. We'll get you to use your SMG. I just noticed that you're overheating, so we'll just push this back a little bit. And then you can hit blast him with your shotgun. And then you just shoot with your rifle. And this is going to be a really quick battle. This is actually disappointingly easy. I'm not going to lie. That's it dead. That machine gun is a game changer. He's going to step a couple, and then he's going to eject, and that's the battle over. I was expecting maybe waves of enemies to come in from the north there, We were defending them, but that's it. That's all we needed to do. I'm glad that building could take the weight of the patchwork. Alright, well, we've got some light armor here. I would really like to get my hands on it. So let's see how much we can grab. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We get the full suit of light armor. Can I get the handgun as well? Perfect. And then we'll scrap the burst assault rifle. And we'll re-outfit the grand piano into a light mech for now. Okay, we've almost taken Ostbager-Weil. We do have this quest to complete. Internal auxiliary subsystems. As thanks, one of the farmers are gifting you a mech they modified. They unfused the core responsible for power and heat capacity from an enemy mech body. And they also found a few spare cores that you can try. Each core subsystem has trade-offs and benefits. The higher the quality of the mech, the more internal auxiliary subsystems it contains. In many cases, high-quality parts have their internals unfused. Unfused subsystems can be replaced with other subsystems of the same type. So we just get a whole new mech. We got a part. We got an upper part. Okay. Let's take a quick look at our units. Actually, I think we need to repair. Let's just wait for repairs to complete. And then we'll have a look at that. And let's go, and probably if we win either of these battles, we're going to liberate this place. So let's take part in this one, which will be a bit harder, but I think we can do it. Okay, repairs are almost complete. We're at 91% here. 93, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So let's just take a quick look at our mechs. So I was going to make the grand piano our light mech. So let's just do that really quickly. Oops, we're in paint mode. So I want to swap him out for having the Nox light, the lower body light, the left arm light, the right arm light. Oops, do we only have one light? Oh, we only have one light. Only one light left arm, which is a bit annoying, but everything else is light, right? This is a medium body. Okay, we only have a medium. No, he's got a light equipped, light equipped, and a medium equipped, unfortunately. No, does that mean we have another light arm? Yeah, okay, we have 2 light arms. Awesome. Left slot, I can give him that handgun as well. Just give him a secondary weapon. There is a marksman rifle now, which we just finished building, which I want to give him, so he can be our move and scoot sniper. And we'll get a sniper rifle for our sniper mech when we're a little bit more established. Now, if we just go back and have a look at... Actually, let's just fix his color scheme. I just noticed he's got a crazy color scheme now, because all this stuff has... What do you got colors on it? No, that does look like his left arm is medium. This is a different mech. This is the patchwork. Oh well, the patchwork is now grey, which is what you wanted to start out as. It's the grand piano that looks weird. Wow, I'm spending way too much a lot of time painting my mechs today. It's actually just this one here that looks funny. And then we just need to repaint everything with what was it? Down here. No, actually, I really like I'm gonna repaint it to the sunset dark. That looks really cool. Okay, sorry, back to it. I want to have a look at the patchwork's body, because we have this new upper body here, which is way more integrity. It has power, not as good heat dissipation, but it's been given hot rod thrusters, which sound amazing. So let's equip this, and then we can give the other body part to the hot shot, which is also a medium. Yeah, it's the better part. And I just need to make sure that it's already got paint on it. Cool. Alright, sorry about that. Back to combat. Let's take on this battle site. Once we've taken this, that's probably going to be enough to liberate. Although the last battle we did didn't actually give us any liberation points. You follow the strict signal put up the Home Army to squash so many forces. Suit up, enter battle preparations. Everyone's ready to go. Let's attack. Team's looking pretty cool. How cool is this color scheme looking in this light? Let's deploy. It should be a harder fight. Alright, I can see an autocannon tank. I can see a mech there with a machine gun and a handgun. I think that's the same machine gun handgun tank mech. That's our machine gun SMG mech I just moused over. Only seeing this guy at the moment and this tank. Is that all that's on the battlefield? I forgot to check the briefing again, which is something I'm really bad at doing. No, there's another mech over there. And we've got some tanks. We've got 3 tanks again. And this looks like the same battlefield as last time even. Yeah, it's the same battlefield. Okay, so we've got machine gun handgun, autocannon tank, assault rifle handgun, autocannon tank. So this is our primary target. We'll just get our guys to deal with it as soon as possible. I'm going to get you to run down to here. And when you're here, just give him everything. And while you're coming down, you are going to get fired at by the looks of it. Yeah, so we'll just get you to shield up against this tank while you move. Not that exciting a turn for you. Marksman rifle light mech. Can I get you to jump up here? That'll get you moving quite nicely. And when you're up here, give me a shot on him with a marksman rifle. And then give me... Can you double tap? Is that overheating? No, you can't. So once you've done that and you've waited... hop down and come around behind our forces to relocate for next turn. All right. Next up, we've got the distracted muskrat. You have the machine gun, so I don't want you to move too much. If you already got a shot, no, you don't. Let's get you to move down into here, just to try and block some shots a little bit. And then when you're there, I want you to open fire with your machine gun on this guy. That's probably going to kill him. So you've already been given orders. So it's just the patchwork left with his assault rifle. I'm going to get the patchwork actually to move up to here, and then open fire with his assault rifle on the other mech coming in. So we've done that kind of, we haven't quite set up an L, but we are moving laterally out from the enemy forces rather than moving into them, where we'll set up crossfires. Now the other thing I need to deal with is Guerrilla A1, 2, and 3. So Guerrilla A1 is an autocannon tank, and as we know, they have an insanely bad range. Their range is that. So I'm just going to get him to power up this way, so that like next turn he can actually engage enemies. Now Guerrilla 2 and Guerrilla 3 are actual tanks who have decent weapons, but they're not in a great position to make enemy fire this turn. So I'm actually going to get him to drive to here. I don't think it's at any point that he can actually hit anybody, because the mountain's going to be in the way. So he's just moving into position. This tank here is going to do something similar. I want it to drive to here. It's going to have to stop so it doesn't run into that tank, but I think he can take a shot pretty early on. From here, take a shot at him, and that's our turn. A lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of fire from the machine gun mech there on Distracted Muskrat, but most of it hit his left arm, which is fine. That's where the shield is. He's pretty badly damaged, but still in combat. The other mech took a little bit of fire there as well. I want to see its status, but I can't find it. Where's the other mech? Here it is. It's in pretty good condition as well. Okay, why don't I get you to actually, basically stop there and fire. Oh, he's not in range yet. Hang on. If you just stand there for a couple seconds, take that shot, and then move on. So keep moving fast. I really want to finish this mech off this turn, but I've got a feeling firing the machine gun at it again will be overkill. So what I wouldn't mind is for you to step down, or actually just step to here. I'm not worried about the fire from the auto cannon tank. And when you get here, just open fire on him over the top of the tank, and that should do a lot of damage to him. Next up, we've got our shotgunner. Can you just take out this tank for me? If I get you to walk this way, and then once you're over here, once you get to there, just open fire on him, and that should be enough damage to deal with him. And then finally, we've got patchwork with its assault rifle. I want you to join the forces firing on the mech that got attacked in the first turn, just to make sure it goes down this turn. Now then, for our tanks, autocannon tank can actually fire this turn. If I get it to cancel its movement and drive to here, it's got a great shot at the back of this mech. So do that, and then I can get it to wait out that fire, and I can get it to move up to here, where it can. Is this tank dead? He's crashing, but he's not out yet. I can get you to open fire on him. No, you're too late to do that. We'll do that next turn. Guerrilla A2, you're too close to fire. So I'm going to get you to go here at the end of the road and see what shots you've got when you get there. Nothing really that exciting, but you can take a shot at him at low accuracy. And then Guerrilla A3 is in big trouble because it's going to have a mech running over it this turn. So what I want it to do is try and get out of dodge. If I get it to drive to here and then wait, it can take a shot at him as he runs away, but it's going to be a low chance to hit. Okay, let's go. One mech down. This is a much better machine gun. He is still up, but he's about to lose his top and bottom torso. Yeah, there's no enemy reinforcements in this combat either, which is great. It seems to have toned down the amount of enemy reinforcements we're dealing with. This tank is still alive. This tank is still alive. This mech is almost dead. Oh, this mech is dead, so that's both mechs down, because it is going to eject this turn. So all we need to focus on here are the remaining enemy tanks, which I don't think will take very long to wrap up. I think you've got a shot on this tank here. That's going to be it dead. Don't need to do anything else there. You can continue firing on this tank as well. That's probably going to kill it. We'll get our light mech. We'll get the grand piano to take a shot at him here. And then last but not least, we just need to deal with this tank here. I don't know if we're going to get in position to shoot at it, actually. Oh, no, we can get a position here. Oh, wait a minute. Is that shot blocked? That shot is blocked. So let's cancel this shot. If I get you to move up here, it's probably going to be too... No, actually, it's not going to be too late. Move up here and shoot. And actually hit him. And then you here can also hit him from here. All right, and then our tanks also need orders. So Guerrilla A1, cancel your movement, just fire at that tank from wherever you are. Guerrilla A2, fire at that tank from wherever you are. Wow, you're hot. Do that. And Guerrilla A3, you're a little bit too close to your ally. I don't need to crash into him, so just do a quick turn for me. And if you can, take a point blank shot at him, but you're probably not going to be able to pull it off. Let's go. I think that's it. I think everyone's dead. Yeah, everyone's dead. That's a victory. Cool. That wasn't too bad. We didn't take too much damage. The enemy forces weren't as scary as I thought they were going to be. We've got some rare components here. These are rare arms and rare legs. I definitely want those. Let's grab the uncommon light arm as well. That's just over our salvage, unfortunately. That's annoying. Well, then we'll salvage these. I can't even salvage both of them. We'll salvage one of them for the rare components. That's everything we can take. Confirm that. So winning these battles doesn't actually liberate the province for us. It just stops the enemy from lowering our strength. So what we need to do is we either need to take this base or we need to take the village. I'm kind of up for taking the base, to be completely honest. Let's take a look at some upgrades. I want to upgrade our basic cruise speed. That'll get us around the map a little bit faster. I want to take this base. It's 165. We won't have any allies, but I think it's a nice way to round off this engagement. Of taking this territory, because once we've taken the base, we'll definitely have enough. We'll drain the enemy's strength completely, and that'll be us winning. The escalation is about to increase as well, and I would like to take the base before that happens. I'm just waiting for my repairs to complete, because I think if I overdrive, we don't repair. Yeah. So when you're overdriving, you don't repair, which is important to be aware. Let's overdrive into the base before the escalation ticks up to 150, and we'll be able to take it. Come on. Okay, we made it. You're looking through the latest reports when you hear one of your pilots laughing and calling at you from the front of the base. Look at this, your pilot says when you join in. They're sitting ducks. Sure enough, on the radar, you can see there are some enemy mechs up ahead. I think they're gearing up to join that battle over there. He taps the screen where there's a cluster of activity. We could get in quick before they knew what hit them. Alright, so are we getting some sort of... I think it's just narrative. It would be cool if we actually got an ambush here. So we're dealing with 4 reinforcements, 2 enemy mechs on the battlefield. That's fine. Difficulty level here is 1.8. We should be good with that. I did pick up some new arms and legs, so we're going to upgrade the patchwork with those. So it's got those medium rare legs, and it's got a rare right arm. Unfortunately, everything I'm getting hasn't got paint schemes on it, so at the moment the patchwork is just staying grey. I think those might be better arms for the hotshot to equip though. That's all the same. Lower body is the same. Left arm, there you go, that's an uncommon left arm for him. And then right arm, he's still actually... we'll just put that arm on there, and we'll put this arm on here. Because I want that arm to be the more defended arm. No weapons. We do have a crappy assault rifle, I'm not too worried about it. Let's go into combat. Everybody's ready to go. Squad's ready. 2 enemies, then we've got reinforcements. We'll probably take them all on, get as much stuff as we can. I'm pretty sure these guys weren't animated on the screen in the last patch. They're looking really cool now that they're animated. And let's deploy to combat. This will be the last fight of the video for sure. This will be a big fight. I like fighting over bases because it's a lot of heavy cover. You do lots of like popping in and out from behind buildings or getting up on top of buildings and firing down on your enemies. Alright, there's our team. Let's have a look at the enemies. We've got, looks like a shotgunner, shotgun shield, and an autocannon tank. So let's take them out as quickly as can. Basically, I want to just deal with them with extreme prejudice. Can we boost up here? Oh, it's such a shame. We can't boost up on top of that wall. That's really sad. That would have been an amazing start. I can boost up to here and run around though. I'll maybe do that. So let's boost up here and then run to here with the distracted muskrat. And then he's in position to machine gun next turn. And he's got a good high ground position to shoot down on him. Here we've got the grand piano. He's going to take fire this turn. So I'm actually going to run him behind this wall. While the enemy's shooting, he should be protected. Looks like he's not going to be protected. What if I put him right here? Yeah, that's blocked, and that's blocked, and that's kind of unfortunately all he's going to do this turn. I don't want him to take any fire for taking on more enemies, but we do have the patchwork here, so we just need to move the patchwork forward a little bit. Move the patchwork forward to here, and at that point there, we might have a shot at him as he comes around the corner. So the first couple of shots we'll probably miss, but as he comes around the corner, we will be able to hit him. Actually, we just push this back a little bit, and then we will be able to hit him. And then I want to take a second shot as well, as soon as we're cool enough to do it. So we'll take a second shot. And then we've also got our shotgunner here. I'm going to dash him forward to cover the ground really quickly, and then bring him over around here. And at this point here, we'll just open up with the auto shotgun and see what we can do. All right. No crossfire, no friendly fire. Let's go. Looks like he's a massive heavy mech. Yeah, he's taken some very heavy damage though. If as long as we get him this turn, we should be good. Let's get you up here with your machine gun. You're in a perfect position just to open up on him. Do a lot of damage there. It looks like who's he firing at this turn? He's firing at Hotshot, which is fine. Let's bring the Hotshot back over here, just so he's not in the way of any of our fire. And once he's moved back and is cool enough, I'm going to get him to open up again, and then I want him to shield, which is pretty much perfect timing actually, so he doesn't take any damage. Let's get Grand Piano to step out to here and take a marksman rifle shot at him. And then, can we take a second marksman rifle shot? He can afford to stand still because the enemy aren't targeting him this turn. So 2 marksman rifle shots. That should definitely be enough to kill him. What I want you to do is actually shoot at this tank. Let's get some damage on it. You're cool enough to do that here. Also, apologies for the gross noise. Come on, puppy, don't do that. She's just giving herself some licks, which is totally fine, but it sounds really gross on video. You may have heard her snoring throughout the video. She's just lying next to me. And do that. Oh, he's not going to be in range at that point. What I'm going to do with you, can I get you to jump up here? Not from this position. I could get you to jump up here, though. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I want to make sure this mech is dead and this tank's going to die next turn. Yeah, he just got melted. Alright. So here come the reinforcements. Oh, did we just get him? I think we got him with the fire aimed at him went through to him. Wow. Okay, so here come the enemy reinforcements. They're landing over here. We've got 2 of them landing in this position. Looks like a heavy mech and a tank. I think there were 2 lots. Did I not see 4? Yeah, 2 mech and a tank over here. They're not going to be in the battle for a while, so we're going to focus on these 2 and take them down in detail. So we'll defeat these 2, then shift our battle space to fight those 2, rather than try to take them all on at once. Just defeat them in pieces rather than setting up one massive engagement. Let's get you to boost over this way and then run. And you're actually going to be able to get in range to open fire on them as they arrive in the battlefield, which is hilarious. So at this point here, shoot at this base here. So if you're wondering what I'm doing here, because there's nothing to target, I'm holding down control to target the ground, and I can order him to shoot at the ground. Actually, what I want to do is not shoot at the ground there. I want you to shoot at the ground behind him, like there. That'll just mean the shots are higher, because you can see the angle of attack there. Going to hit him round about the lower center torso. Same with our marksman rifle mech. Let's get the Grand Piano in a position where he can shoot. So just here. And we'll get Amy Mason to line up a shot like this. Again, I want to aim past him so that hopefully those shots will hit his main body. Now that's not actually... Is that on target? Yeah, because he's going to bounce down because he hasn't actually landed at that point. So that point there, those shots are not quite right. So let's cancel this attack. We'll wait till he's fully landed, which is here. And then I want to order a shot through him. If I aim at this hill back here, that should be a pretty perfect shot. Next up, we've got our machine gunner. He's probably not going to be able to take much part in this, but I want him to boost down off this station here and run forward as fast as he can. I'll just see what he's able to do when he gets there. And then finally, we have the patchwork. And the patchwork, I'm just going to get to run forward as well. I don't think he's going to get a shot off this turn because this mountain is in the way. I could get him to boost. He has quite an impressive boost with that customized piece. So he can cover a lot of ground. I can actually get him to shoot at the tank, and that's probably fine for what he does this turn. So I'll just get you to shoot at the tank and just aim past it to make sure you hit. All right, let's go. And that's very cheeky. We've done a lot of damage to them before they even hit the battlefield. So this guy's got a machine gun and a handgun. Let's just check what our enemies have, because I noticed someone's trying to shoot us from across the battlefield. We have a light mech here by the looks of it with a machine gun SMG. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. He's a scout, which so the name gives it away. He's a light mech. This guy is a vanguard, which makes him a medium. So I think you've got another shot straight away before he starts moving, with a 69% chance to hit. Oh, that's a shame that you're not quite cool enough for it, but I think you've still got the shot here. Yeah, that's a good shot. When are you cool enough again? Here, you've actually got a shot here. You don't even need to move because you're in position. That's great. You are going to really struggle to take part in this fight. I'll come back to you in a second. Our shotgunner, I'm going to get you to finish off the tank, I think, because the tank's already taken quite decent damage, and it is crashing. So if you just come around the side of it here and open fire, Actually, let's push this back so we can get a shield in here. On him, just so we don't take that fire. I want you to, whoops, come around here and open fire at him at this point. And you might have a second shot here as well. And honestly, I know I just made you jump down that wall, but looking at the enemy coming in, let's get you in a position to ambush them while the rest of the team catch up with you next turn. So you're cool enough for another dash, so let's can't dash through that wall, but we can dash to here. Then we'll get you to move up behind this wall here, and then with the maybe another dash to here, so the next turn I can get you up on this road and shoot at them as they come towards you around here. Okay, I can't give you any more orders. All right, that's everyone ordered up. Let's hope we take these guys out this turn. Let's go. Yeah, Marksman Rifle's doing great work like it did last time. That's the tank on. I'm hoping this shot will be what kills this guy, but we can't afford to take that risk. So first of all, I'm just going to see what's going on here. They are going to come around the corner this turn, but we're not going to get into a decent firing position yet. I'm going to bring him to here. Can I actually get you on top of this building? That's probably a pretty good place for you, because he's going to be shooting you through that building, so he's not going to be able to actually damage you. I want you just to do what you're doing. Just give me... Actually, you need to move forward a little bit, so we'll just wait for a couple seconds, just to make sure we don't interfere with that last shot. Bring you forward to here, and then fire again. And that's definitely going to kill him. Except you're too hot again. It's a very hot marksman rifle we've built. He's crashing and is dead. I think a shotgun, honestly, a shotgun barrage will be enough to take this guy out. He's on quite low health. So we'll just do that. We'll get you to wait here while you're firing. And then I want you to start charging over this way. And I'm going to get you to join your teammates, except you're going to be too hot to dash. So let's get you to run to here. Get you to dash to here. And then get you to run up here. So you're ready to engage those two next turn. Alright, let's finish this off. There goes his lower body. He's dead. These two are in position for next turn. Alright. Well, he's going to just put himself into your power. Unfortunately, he's going to be a little bit out of range. He has a longer range heavy machine gun than you. I think I'm going to take the shot anyway. Pretty much as soon as he's almost in range, because the volume of fire should be enough to damage him. And if not, we can just jump off the building next turn. And then, what's your range like? You're not quite good enough range. If I put you up here... Oops, do you have the range from up there? You do. Cool. Take that shot. Take that shot as soon as you're cool enough. Then I want you to just run your socks off. If you can get up onto this building here, I think you're good. That's your turn. And then we just need a shotgun. The hot shot already has a move. I'll just get him to dash at the end of this. Multi-colliding into that building there. I'll get him to dash this way. Alright, let's go. Yeah, even though we have that 22% chance of accuracy, the volume of fire was enough to make most of that hit. How are you doing for damage? You're not too bad. Alright. He is going to come for you by the looks of it. Okay, he's going to come for the patchwork. So, do you have another shot this turn, ignoring heat? You do. Excellent. We'll just cool you down a little bit. That's going to be just absolutely devastating damage as he moves across here. You need to get off this building. I'm guessing you're not cool enough to dash away. No, because I'm really worried about you colliding with him. If I order that, will you collide? No, he's going to get me off the building first. If I get you onto... You can't get on that building. That's a blocked shot, unfortunately. If I get you to stand here, I think you've got a good shot on him. Yeah, you do. Okay, that's fine. Then hot shot, I'll do with you in a second. Grand piano. You're going to end up there, which doesn't get you a great shot on anyone at the moment. I could get you... It's not really a great place to put you either. And this guy's coming in fast. You do have your pistol. What if I bring you just up the road here to this position, which means you're going to run through a little bit of fire and then just whip out your pistol and just give me some shots on this tank. It's not the most exciting turn, but I can't really use your marksman rifle in these close quarters. And then that just leaves the hot shot. The hot shot I want to deal with this guy, so just come around the corner and then just open up with the auto shotgun into his back. Alright, let's go. That's great heavy machine gun fire. That's his right arm, and he's been destroyed. Ooh. Those pellets didn't hit him, that's nice. That's good crossfire. Alright, all we got left is this tank. We'll just finish it off this turn. It's not going to take very much to take it out. More pistol fire, except you're too hot to fire, so wait till then. Let's open up with the machine gun on this guy. We're cool enough for it. Can we get a second machine gun fire just to like overkill it? We can. Let's get you to move into position. Actually, you already are in position. Give us some shotgun fire. I'm actually not even going to bother giving him orders. That's it, dead. Alright. Combat's done. I just realized, is that a pistol shotgun he's got? Might be a pistol shotgun looking at the fire we just did there. That was a pretty cool base attack mission. 3 units. It's definitely, the game balance has definitely changed. It's feeling a little bit easier than it was. Right, we can now, we've got weapon charges for railguns. Like, brilliant. There is a rare arm, a Vider arm. We've not seen one of those before. We're definitely taking that. We've got an Ajax shield. We'll grab that for our shield mech. There's a heavy armor body here. I'd rather grab the medium armor pieces that are here. There's an SMG here, a machine gun, shotgun. That might be a better shotgun than the one we're using. Let's take this for now, and we will scrap this. And then I'll just take some pieces. I'm just going to scrap as many pieces as I can for supply. That's everything we can take. This might scrap for 5. No. Okay, let's confirm that. Some equipment is packaged and can be picked up without any effort. These items were either stored in location or treated by our drones during the fight. They're marked for recovery. Default, no salvage cost. So the arm here was our finder. This arm is not damaged in battle and so has a reduced salvage costs. Cool. Let's confirm that. Start salvage. And we have liberated the province. Amazing. This is a resupply point as well. I don't think we can resupply on it right now. Resupply available. I don't know how to do that. Let's just unpause the game and see what happens. Complete victory. The invaders have slunk away with their tails between their legs thanks to your decisive and bold maneuvers. Multiple messages come in from different officers in the home army. Great for your contribution. The radios are also jammed with messages of celebration that fly from town to town in the area, all happy to contribute to kicking the last of the invaders from their lands. A pilot approaches you while others are distracted by the celebrations going on outside in the base. Can we celebrate, boss? Just for tonight? I think we earned it. So I can either join the parade, which gives us 50% reduced fatigue, or I can celebrate, which costs 100 supplies and gives us less fatigue. I don't think I can afford to celebrate right now, so we're going to give the guys a chance to join the parade. Now, how do we... rest and resupply. So I can recruit pilots here for 200 supplies, and I can rest and resupply. So the base would be resupplied, and our crew could get some well-deserved rest. The base can't move during this process. The base will be busy for 10 hours. The base can't have with another resupply task. Ooh, this tooltip really needs a little bit of an edit. Repair gel and energy reserves will be filled to the limit. Pilot fatigue will be reset. Oh. So I can just reset pilot fatigue at a base. All damaged units will be repaired. If the base doesn't have at least 2 units from pilots, it will be transferred from reserve. But I can't click on this right now. So I don't think this... Do we need a charge here? It doesn't let me resupply at the moment. I can't click on this button. Am I maybe not at the base? Let's just maybe leave the base and re-enter. I can't do that because we're in the Liberation. Let's wait for the parade to finish, and then I'm going to just check if we can do that, and then I'm going to end the video. But that is Ostbager-Weil liberated. Okay, we're now able to rejoin the game. I still can't rest and resupply. Let's just drive away. Oh, we're still parading. It's because it was just our battery refilled. I'll just jump this up to speed 2 while we wait. Okay, so let's just drive. Now I can rest and resupply. You can see the button has become available. So I'm going to resupply to get more repair gel. And that is where we're going to end this video. Once we finish resting and resupplying, we're going to move on back to Fairland, which is where we took last time. But this time we're going to have a proper battle to liberate it. And then one day we will reach the capital district. And we will liberate the capital from our enemies and free our nation, which I don't know the name of. By the way, this is a huge map. I don't know why you would end up going up to like Codlebrum and stuff. So level 21. Yeah, this is obviously very late game stuff, but the capital city is here. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying Flying Brigade, and I will catch you in the next video. Ciao for now.